Happy Tuesday, everybody. So, in order to kind of understand where all of these ancient thinkers were coming from, I think it's important to kind of understand on what the Jewish thought was at the time. Again, this is not all of Judaism at this time. It's kind of a generalization of Judaism during the Mesopotamian area and in Jesus' time, a little before and after. And it would be insensitive to say that this is what all Jews believed, but this would, I would say, that would be the dominant view of Judaism at that time. So, first century Judaism, what did they think about? Well, they were distinct because they were monotheistic. So they believed in only one God, as we do. They believed that God created the earth by free act of divine will, that God and creation are distinct, so there's no real intermingling here between creation and God's self. The creation was not from pre-existing matter, so creation did come out of nothing, and God does indeed act in human history. They were still working through the covenant that was established with Abraham. So if you aren't familiar with the covenant of Abraham, it's where, I don't remember if you don't remember with the oil and the light, and then Abraham cut all of those animals in half and put it over onto the side, and then Abraham walked through it, and God said, if I ever break this covenant, let what happened to these animals happen to me. So God was really putting God's own life on the line, saying that this is my covenant to you. You can trust in this covenant, and if I break it, there are consequences if God breaks the covenant with Abraham. So that is the covenant that God and the Jewish people are still working on at this time. They were very much focused on the law, on the Torah that was given to Moses by God. That was their main source of practice. That was what they were really delving into. That's how they were distinctly Jewish, other than their monotheism. It was through their practice. The Sabbath was revolutionary for their time. People in Rome didn't really have days off. It was kind of weird for Jews to have a day off. They actually were able to then take advantage of the fact that Rome didn't take days off, kind of like in America. We used to have blue laws where everything was taken down, but if us Christians really did adhere to a Sabbath, we take advantage of it. We go shopping, we go to the store to buy groceries, we go out to eat, similar to Jews in that time. So they kind of benefited from the culture of Rome, but still adhering to their Sabbath law. The temple was huge for them. That was kind of that was the place to go if you were Jewish. It was where they did sacrifices, and the sacrifices were hereditary. So the priesthood was bloodline. You couldn't just become a priest. We have electionary. They had a calendar similar to ours. They had festivals and all that kind of stuff. Obedience to the Torah was, like I said, very important. They recited the Shema. If you don't know what it is, it's in Deuteronomy. It says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one." And spirituality, it was kind of important, but it was definitely more focused on practicing Judaism rather than experiencing it is, I guess, a good word. And for those who don't know, there's an actual word for it. It's orthopraxy, which is correct practice. So worship and ethics. So they had to act ethically and they had to worship correctly. That's what the Jews at the time were most important about. Orthodoxy, which is right doctrine and belief, not as important. Thinking of God as one God, not multiple gods, was kind of really the only thing that was required. And that even was as long as you practiced what the Jews practiced, you were definitely okay. What you thought wasn't as important as what you did. So I think that's a quick and dirty understanding of Jewish thought and practice of the time. And tomorrow we'll delve into then a little bit of Christian thought through ancient heresies that you've probably heard of today. Okay, see you tomorrow. God bless.